Hey, open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Goff going to open up with a throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. On play action, Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first.
And he's in! Jared Goff, touchdown Lions. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one caught at the 4. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the gun, it's Goff. He puts it up, and It's caught. Amon-Ra, safe ground. Touchdown, Detroit.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Texans nothing.
So after one, it's the Lions who have the early lead. More from Houston. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Stroud begins with a pass. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Here's 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Goff. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Here's Goff. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. First and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. And that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball. Find easier completions. Find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, Stroud. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
That's a short one caught by Laporta.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now, Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Now Goff. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Here's Pierce for the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, Stroud. First down throw there is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Third and long. Here's Stroud. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. To return, it's Khalil Dorsey. Now an opening past the 30. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Stroud to throw here on first down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick six, but add on a 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Stroud. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down.
like this. You ain't never seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. Look at me go. Hey, we about to blow.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And away we go at the link. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He gets forward, next about 4 yards. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
You know, that's a good one right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
His first throw is an interception. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe...
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. He's throwing for it. He's on the move. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting him a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
First down, a run with Barkley. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They send a receiver in motion right. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. Second down now, 7 to go. Dotson now in motion right. Here's 2nd and 7. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. He breaks the tackle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Hurts now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Great.
On 4th down, Hurts pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. Hurts throwing again. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Hurts setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that gets them back within 5.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Craig Reynolds to return it. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. The ball is out! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. But sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Goff. Complete beyond the marker. Down the left sideline he goes. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Lions with a chance to add to their lead. First down from the red zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. It's a foot race. Into the red zone. And he makes the left go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yeah, no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
Well, all things going their way through the air at the moment, partner. They pick off a throw for 6, and then they complete a pass of their own to add on 2 more.
Can I be honest with you here, Kate?
Please.
And maybe I'm a bad person for saying this, but every once in a while, I root for chaos.
Ooh, I love it.
I mean, I wouldn't have minded a little chaos. I wouldn't have minded seeing that one go back through the air the other way and put 2 on the board, but it wasn't to be. That's excellent execution to get the touchdown on the pick 6 and put 2 more on the board.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. Continuing to move past the 45. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Goff on 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Eagles are tackled on the return right along their own 40-yard line.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. That's Carlton Davis. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 a multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
On the move, headed right. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion try is good. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
No touch.
Hurts back to the air after the pick. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They kick the running back in motion. Second down. Hurts throwing again. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now Hurts. Hauled in by Goedert, left side. A lot of grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for an Eagles.
They'll throw it again. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
At the 39-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Goedert makes the catch. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Good for an Eagles.
Man in motion, headed right. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He fires. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. He throws a bullet to the center of the field, and they pick him off again. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Reynolds with a return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He can run it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Getting out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives the Lions the first. Running it with David Montgomery. This is ahead for about 5. C.J. Gardner. Tackle. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5. First throw for the backup now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Into the hands of Gibbs. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Now Hooker. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Ready?
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Has it at the 7. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Here we go, here we go.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Broncos quick, Broncos.
Montgomery is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Here's that Lions offense lining up to try for 2 once again. He's throwing for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Fox now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. On first down, Hurts. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Hurts now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And now they're staring at 4th and long. On 4th down, Hurts. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Still has room inside the 15. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. First down, and they go right back to him. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Another one for Gibbs. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stuffed at the line. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd down run by Gibbs. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Just 1 yard of the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4.
Come on.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond that 30. They've got 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Cut.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. They got it. That's caught for 2. So the fake works out, and they surprise them by adding 2 to their lead.
That is a big-time call. I'm not going to lie. It took some serious guts to call. Had a long